Alright, here's the blender version of Gamu. So I'm going to be showing you how she works, and the way that we're going to do it is similar to how we did it for the Maya version. We're going to start from the feet and we're going to work our way up to the face. So let's get started. Firstly, let me just hide the dress. Let me go into object mode. I just want to hide the dress because it's not rigged. As I stated, it's meant to be simulated after you are done with the animation. So let's get it out of the way. Let's go back to pause mode. Let me just bring out our tools right here. Okay, we're good to go. So we have this global control right here. So this one, you can use it to scale the character up and down. Right, if you want to scale the character, you can make use of this control. We also have this one, which you can use to move your character to whatever position you want to put it in your animation scene. Then we have the feet right here, and we've got these options. Another one of the cool options that I love about this rig is that is the FK to IK snapping. So we've got our legs right here, and we can, if we move them like here and we want to snap to FK, we can use this little button here. If you press it, see it has snapped to FK, and you can then start animating using the FK controls. So we're just going to snap back to IK. Now it's back in IK. You see those FK controls are gone. So it's a really powerful tool that you can use when you're animating. So let's undo this, go back to the default position. We also have knee pinning. You can pin the knee. If you select this paw target right here, we have the option for knee pinning. By default it's off, so if you put it to 1 and you try to move your IK leg, you can see that now the knee is pinned in position. Let's turn it off. This curve right here, let me just zoom in like this. It's for the foot roll. If you want to do this, you can use these curves for that movement. And then these fellows at the back, they are responsible for this movement. Okay. Also the curves. Yes, we also have curves for the legs. If you select this paw target, we have born customs properties. You can switch on curve controls using this. So we have these curve controls for the thighs, this one for the knee, and these ones for the shin. So let's turn those off. Curve control, zero this out. Okay, moving up, we have our hips. We've got our hips right here. Then we've got this body mover here. Then we've got our spine here, our spine controls. Okay. Also, if you select this one, you can turn on some curve controls for the spine right here. So we've got these curve controls here. If you want to make some adjustments in your animation, you can make use of these. Let's turn these off. So we have some jigglers for the breast, similar to the ones that we had in Maya. The thing about this rig is I try to make it as identical as possible to the Maya rig. So these are the jigglers for the breast. Then we have this one, the chest bone. Then we have the shoulders. Then we've got these ones, the FK hands. So you can rotate. Okay, like this. Then if you select this one, we also have IK to FK snapping, right? So let's say you have animated a pause, right, like this. Let's rotate this one, and you want to switch from FK to IK. So we've got a snap IK to FK right here. So if you just click on this button, see, now you are using FK. Like, I really love this IK to FK snapping. It's really useful when you're animating. Let's snap back to FK and let's zero out these motions, right? We're back to the default. Okay. Also we have curve controls for the bendy bonds. So if we select this one, we can turn on the curves. So these are the curves. These ones are for the upper arm. This one is for the elbow area, and these ones are for the lower arm. Let's turn these off, curve controls off. We also have elbow pinning. So say you're animating a character and she has her elbows on the table and you do not want the elbows to move, you can use this elbow pinning. So this is the elbow pinning. If you turn it on like this, the elbows are going to stay put. So let's turn this off. So it's pretty useful tool that you can make use of when you're doing your animations. Let's move up. This is the neck, and then the jaw. Let's zoom in. This one is for opening the mouth, the jaw control. We also have the tongue controls. If we select this smiley face, it also brings out some options. We can turn on the teeth controls, the tongue control is already on, or the squash and stretch. First of all, let's just take a look at the tongue control. If you want to, manipulate the tongue, you can do so using these controls and pause it however you want. Let's zero this out. Okay, so that's the tongue control. We also have the teeth control. Let's turn on the teeth control. Okay, this is the teeth control. You can use it to move the teeth however you want when you are doing your animations. This one is for the bottom teeth, so you can use it to move or scale the teeth when you're animating. Let's close the mouth. Also, if you were available when I was demonstrating the Maya version of Gamu, I did mention that I was in love with this control, so I decided to add it for the blended version of Gamu. So this is the mouth mover, like it moves the whole mouth. Yeah, it's something that you have a lot of fun using when you are doing your own animations. Also, another thing that I love to do is to pinch the mouth corners, right? So you can make use of these controls here to pinch those mouth corners when you're doing your lip sync or doing some facial expressions with your characters, right? You can make use of these controls to really make some cool poses. That's best clip, like this. Okay, let's zero this out. Alt G, Tara. Okay, cool. Moving up, we have some cheek puffs. We've got this nose mover right here, and also another cool feature that I decided to add is for the pupils. When you want to shrink or dilate the pupils, you can select this guy here and scale him. Like this one, if you scale this this control, you can shrink the pupils or you can dilate them like this. So this one is a pretty neat little feature that you can use, which is very useful, especially when you're animating the face. It really brings the face to life if the character is shocked, if the character is like trying to do those what are they called, those puppy eyes. Yes, you can use it to scale the pupils. So let's just put it back to its default, of course. And we have the eyebrows. The eyebrows are just similar to the ones in Maya. Like I try to make the rigs as identical as possible. So yeah, you can pretty much do everything that you can do with the Maya rig. You can do with the blended rig, but the blended rig it has more like the IK, FK snapping, the knee pinning, the elbow pinning, which the Maya rig does not have. So these are pretty cool features. Also the squash and stretch, I've added it into this rig. We've got this one for the upper head, right? Squash and stretch for the upper head, and this one for the lower head. Of course, the teeth. Yes, those are the teeth. They're poking out. But lucky for us, we have the teeth mover. We can just move them where we want so that they are not poking out, and we can do our squash and stretch like this. There we go. Right. So yeah, this was pretty quick. This is the Blender version of Gamu. So yeah, if you want to animate with her, feel free to visit my website and go grab her. Otherwise, let us jump to the animation breakdown. Let's go.